Hello, this is Leslie Lee, and welcome to Simply Tarot, where I give intuitive advice to empower your life. This is a reading for the fire signs for the week of December 11th through the 17th. The fire signs are Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. This is a general reading, so I advise you to look at your moon and your rising sign videos as well for better clarity on this week. Also, the timestamps are in the description area below for your convenience. We're going to start with Leo. Leo, you have the Three of Wands and the Oracle card Milk and Honey. It looks like there's a lot coming in for you this week. There's a lot of positivity, a lot of abundance, a lot of possibly even news, money. There's things that you possibly were looking forward to, or you put your time and energy into, that you will finally see the returns on this week. So definitely keep your eyes out for new things, new opportunities, new possibly even friendships. If you're thinking about going on a trip or relocating or taking a vacation of sorts, this is a good time for that. A good time to put in that attention to looking at where you want to go, or where you want to relocate, or what trip you want to take, or what time you want to take holiday, that sort of thing. But I do feel like you are, in a sense, blessed. I do feel like you have things lined up for you, that the universe has lined them up for you in this exact way for you to receive, for you to gather, almost like a gift from the universe. That's how I feel. It's almost like a gift from the gods, and I felt this way a lot about Leo in a lot of your readings, especially for your December monthly reading. I do believe that reading is pretty profound. It really feels like someone's looking out for you, And that's how I feel in this weekly reading. I feel like there is just a lot for you to be thankful for. A lot of things are working out in your favor. Even if you have a hard time seeing the blessings surrounding you and seeing the abundance coming in and seeing the opportunities on the horizon, I do feel they are there. You just probably have to look at it in a different perspective. You have a lot surrounding you that you should definitely be proud of. And most of that comes from your own doing, from your own energy and intention that you put into whatever it is that you want to see grow and flourish. This is the week to get your return. So good for you, definitely, Leo. Okay, moving on to Aries. Aries, you have the Two of Swords and the Oracle card No Peace Like Home. It looks like you're in the middle of a decision right now. This week looks like you have to figure out which path you want to take in order to get that peace you are seeking in your environment, in your home, in your work life, in your relationship. You are seeking peace and comfort. You want those four walls of protection to surround you and kind of encompass you in something warm, peaceful, and loving. You're seeking that, but you don't know where this lies. It looks like you're trying to figure out which path will lead you to exactly those things. Is it this one or is it that one? Is it looking towards your past and the things that you learned? Is that where it lies? Or is it in the future and the things that you have yet to discover? You're in this moment where it feels like you have either nowhere to turn, or there's many possibilities, but you just don't know which is the right one. Let me tell you, dig deep into your heart, into your soul, into that intuition, and it will tell you where to go. Trust it. Trust in that, because where you feel is where you belong, that is probably where you belong. Where you feel your heart is calling, that is probably where your heart is calling. Like, you have to trust in that. You have to look at the situation surrounding you and let everything in. Let it sink in. Look at your environment. Look at the people surrounding you. Look at your job. Look at your inspiration, the things you aspire to do. Look at every single thing that is surrounding you that makes your life, that makes your home, that makes your existence, and see what's tugging you. See what's pushing you away. See where the positivity is. See what's negative. See where you're drawn to magnetically. See what you're trying to get away from, what's pushing you away. You know what I mean? And this is how you figure out which path to take. I know it's not simple. It sounds simple, but I know the actual physical doing will be a bit difficult for you, but I do feel like it's necessary. The best things in life are acquired through hard work, through intention, through possibly even struggle, because when you get what it is you want, when you finally make it to that finish line, it will feel so much more rewarding, you know? And that is the process you're in at this moment. So definitely dig into that intuition, dig in to your heart, like sit still with yourself. Meditate, even if this is something that you are used to or something that you were looking into. Take a moment to go into nature, like take a walk, take a hike, go out into a park when it's peaceful. Just sit with yourself and feel what it is you want to do. And that is the path that's for you, definitely. Okay, moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the Hangman and the Oracle card, Never Ending Story. This may be a week for you to kind of go deep within yourself and figure out how to move forward and how to stop blaming yourself for anything that may have gone wrong in your life during this time. How to move forward and beyond that self-criticism, that self-denial, that self-doubt, that self-esteem that is low. If you are in a zone where you feel like, why can't I do anything right? Why is everything in my life happening so wrong? Why am I not on the right path? If you're in that position during this week, definitely take a step back, look at the situation, try to look at it from a different perspective. Try to look at it from the perspective of your children. How would they see you? How do they see you? Try to look at it in the perspective of your parents. How do they look at you? How are they proud of you? What have you done that will lighten up their eyes and say, wow, that is my daughter or that is my son. You know what I mean? Like, they're proud of you, but look at why. Look at yourself through their eyes, you know? Look at your best friends, at your family members who love you, who support you, at your coworkers, your boss. Look through their eyes at you and see why it is that you got this job. Why it is that you got this raise or this bonus, or why you are considered their best friend in their circle, the person that they could confide in. You have qualities about yourself that make you so special. You have qualities that other people sometimes wish they possessed. You are a fantastic, magnificent person. You just have to find that. You just have to look for that. Dig deep for that if you have to. I know it sounds easy. I know it's not. I know it's a struggle sometimes to look at yourself and to love yourself. But trust me, you have things and traits and characteristics. Your personality, someone else looks at you and says, wow, you know? You just have to find that. So it requires you to look at yourself in a different perspective so you can see how beautiful you really are inside and out. And if you've been through a situation or you feel guilty in some way for something that has aspired or something that has happened, look at that situation as well and see that it's not all on you. I wouldn't take the full blame, just as a modest person wouldn't take full credit. You know what I mean? Just honestly look deep, look in a different perspective, take that neutral point of view, go deep into yourself and figure out what it is that makes you the awesome person you are, because you are. To many other people, you are. Now you got to find that connection where you could look in the mirror and tell that person you see how awesome they are too. Okay, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for subscribing. Definitely, you guys are awesome. I love your support. I need your support. Thank you so much for it. Thank you for your comments. I love engaging with you guys. Thank you so much for everything. I will have more of these videos for you soon, so if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. and I will see you soon.